All right, so we are seeing more flamingos across Florida. This was the latest sighting. This is in the Everglades. About 125 of them can be seen in these pictures taken by the South Florida Water Management District. Let's bring in Frank Ridley. He is the department head of the Conservation and Research Department at Zoo Miami. Hey, Frank, how are you?
Good morning.
I was just at Zoo Miami a few weeks ago. A lovely place. I love it. And the flamingos there are gorgeous. Of course, there's that iconic picture of all the flamingos huddled in the bathroom during the hurricane. Are you noticing more flamingos yourself?
Yes, absolutely. You know, we're seeing more and more numbers of flamingos across the state. They're being seen all areas of the state. Some you wouldn't even expect. Even there was one up at Gainesville for over a year. So we are seeing increase steadily since the 1950s. So for the last 75 years, flamingos are starting to come back more and more across the state.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Well, I think Everglades restoration, right? That's a big part of it. And most of the areas that flamingos want to go to and find food and is in the Everglades and in the waters on the coastal areas. So I think that's a great credit to all the work that Florida has done to help improve water quality and restore the Everglades. It's creating these areas where flamingos feel comfortable to return to.
So is this a good sign then, and can we see little flamingo babies as they start to continue to grow and really make their home here again?
Boy, that is the one thing that we really want to see, right? We want to see nesting again in Florida. It was believed that flamingos used to nest here in the 1800s, and they were a very common sight. But that is the ultimate goal, is to get them back here into some of these areas that are in good shape now after the restoration and have them start to nest again, because they're nesting across the Caribbean right now.
Oh, they are? Okay. Where do they usually live, Frank?
Well, they like I said, they historically were here, but now we have four main breeding groups in Mexico, Venezuela, Cuba, and the Bahamas. And then they spread out during the year when they're not raising their young all across the Caribbean.
What makes flamingos pink? I've always wondered that, because sometimes I see them, for example, when I'm down in South Florida and they're white or they're a different color. Where do they get the pink color from?
It's all about what they eat. So, you know, people say, you are what you eat, right? So it's the pigments in what they eat that gives them their color. And we actually see some regional variation. So there's these pigments called carotenoids, and it's the same thing in like that gives carrots colors, right? So that orangeness. So when they eat it, it goes into their feathers and into their skin and gives them those pigments.
I love it. Is there anything that we can do to see more of these flamingos?
You can go on these boards like called eBird, and they have sightings, or iNaturalist, and they'll have even like up-to-date daily sightings, and you can find where flamingos are hanging out. We just ask that you keep your distance, don't harass them, enjoy them from afar, bring some binoculars, and enjoy a spectacle that we hope that everyone gets to see more into the future.
Oh, we certainly hope so. We appreciate your time. Please tell Ron McGill I said hello, give him my best, love him.
I will.
Appreciate you as well, Frank. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Frank Ridley from Zoo Miami. Thanks for joining us. We are now at 9:49, and we will be right back.